Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to a day of Reassembly. Now this game I really enjoyed and liked a lot. Now this is a game where you literally have far more capability of building. I have a game saved already. We're going to start a brand new game just so that people can see. There's multiple different factions, Terran, Farmer, Red, and each one of these factions have different pieces and different build capability. Now I'm going to go ahead and show Sentinel. I played Terran. We're going to show Sentinel one. Now you can choose your own different colors and change it. I'm just going to leave the original colors for right now. We're going to launch the game. You can choose the size of your solar system and how it's actually played. We're not going to change anything and just leave it as defaults. So you can see how this game interacts. Now it's the same controls, WASD to move around. I would actually like to turn the tutorial off because I don't really need it. It's just going to tell you similar allies. Similar colors is going to be your allies. You have your mini map down there. You can push the M key. You can expand out, see the actual solar system. There's lots of different colors. And then they have the different ships and fleets that go around. Now if I push the 1 key, I can go ahead and completely change my ship and the design. Now one of the first things I'm going to change right here is this missiles. I'm going to pull this missile piece off, and I'm going to actually push this missile piece here. Not there. I'm going to rotate it first. And I'm going to rotate it with the R key, and then I'm going to push this missile piece here so that 2 missiles are on. Because if I leave it right here, only 1 missile launcher launches. Which we want is 2 missiles, so I'm just going to move it just by 1 piece. We're going to exit out, we're going to save the design, and we're going to go from there. Now, the other thing nice about this as well is I can push the number 3 key, and I can look at my fleet. In your fleet, you can actually take it and hold the Alt key down. You can actually copy over and have 2 of the same fleet, but you need enough fleet points in order to build them. So if I were actually to put in a spider or something else in the fleet, then this would work probably better. I'm actually going to hit the delete button on that one because I didn't want to copy that one. Delete twice. Okay, we get rid of that one. Okay, now the nice thing about this, the game is, and hello host up, is I hold the right key down and the missiles is for the right key. The missiles are heat seeking in this case. And then I also have these laser beams that I hold down the left key and I can shoot out. Now I actually do want to change my ship out some more, but we're going to explore out here in the map. And they also have gravitational solar systems as well. So this right here, if I get into the gravitational pool, they can have asteroids and everything that are spinning around the sun. So in this case, I'm going to actually go with the flow to get out of this gravitational pull. So that's a nice thing feature as well. Now if you ram into asteroids, you see how I've taken damage, but your ship is going to constantly try to reassemble itself. So you see how it's rebuilding itself. So flying around at super fast speeds and ramming into asteroids, you're going to lose parts of your ships. Looks like Spore Mechanical. I don't think I've ever played Spore, and I'm actually here by myself, which is not a good thing. The Red faction is definitely a very powerful faction. They have lots of damage, which I'm not going to go over there. So ramming into asteroids is not a good thing. I am actually going to fully change this ship because I don't like having to aim with the lasers in this sense, and I have to actually face my ship toward it. So I'm going to change parts of my ship, and I'm going to come over here to this part. You get some these R, I don't know what they call them, R recreation points. But now that I've gotten some points, you have your P over here, which I can go ahead and upgrade, and I can spend 210 points to upgrade what I can put on my ship, which I'm going to spend right now. Now I have 466 P, and also you can upgrade your parts and buy more parts. And now I can actually put more design into my ship. So here I'm going to take off this gauze beams because I don't really want them. What's going on here? Okay, there. I pulled off the gauze beam. I had it open twice for whatever reason. And instead I'm going to put in these plasma bolts. I'm thinking I don't want this piece, this piece. I'm going to go ahead and put in these plasma bolts right here. These are automatic heat seeking in a sense. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a bunch more flurry missiles in. But I'm going to put these in closer to here. And I'm actually going to move these ones. We're going to keep 4. We're going to have to watch our energy consumption as well. And then we're going to put some larger thrusters in here. That one's not going to fit. This one's got 32k thrusts. So put some thrusters in here. Give us some more maneuverability backwards. Put some more thrust in here because this is movement. And I'm actually going to put a little bit more thrust backwards here too. little bit more here too. Give myself a little bit more control. Okay, we're gonna save that. And then it's gonna reassemble the ship. I'll lose some of those other parts. And now I have far more maneuvering, and you see I can turn much faster, which is much better. And now what I have here is I have a bunch of missiles that I can see I can launch. And then I have a bunch of turrets that can automatically fire at my targets as well as I'm flying. Now one of the biggest things that I want to make sure I don't have is energy consumption, because my energy is over here and I don't want to lose too much energy. But we're basically trying to take back the solar system and conquer it all. Now what I would like to do is I would like to build more ships. I would hit the F key and it wouldn't let me build anything more. Is if I come over here and this fleet is going to cost me an extra 157p. So I need to upgrade more so that I can build secondary ships that actually help flight and defend and conquer more of the solar system. But flying around can be very difficult if you don't have enough thrust. So there's just this ship right here. I know there's a lot of things going on in it, but basically if I stop firing missiles, you can see my ship is this way, and it's gonna, these plasma cannons, once I get fast enough to it, they'll fire at it, and then I'm trying to fire missiles at it as well. Then I'm collecting more of these points, and then in order for you to actually cash in the points, you have to come over here to one of these ships with these little blocks, and that cashes in those points. So I now have 986C. I can push the 1 key, I can go back to upgrades. I can spend 235C for 47 more P, which I'm gonna do. We're gonna upgrade that more. Maybe I have enough for... Let's find out if I have enough to build a secondary ship. Although the ship doesn't have any factories. But what I can do here now is I can expand out my fleet and actually make my ship bigger now. So I hit the 1 key, and now that I have 564p, I can actually make the ship even bigger. Now, if I wanted to go faster forward, all you have to do is you can stack these thrusters. I can pull this thruster off. I can put in another bigger thruster here to make myself go faster forward. A little dangerous, as you saw, if you ran into asteroids, you actually take damage. I can get rid of these tiny thrusters because I don't need those ones. I am going to replace this armor piece, so I'm going to rip this piece off. I'm going to hold the Alt key down. I'm going to put it there for right now. I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to stick this armor piece here. I'm going to rip this piece off. We're going to rotate this, not that one, I'm going to get rid of that piece. So that I have my core and my cockpit is a little bit more defended. As long as you have your core, your ship will reassemble itself. Now that I have a bunch more armor on there, that's pretty good. One of the biggest things that I need first is I need a reactor, because I have no way to recharge basically my energy. So I'm limited on energy on this one. Factory will help me be able to build more ships, which I'm not going to do right this second. And we're going to live with that design right there. I actually am going to add a couple more thrusters here, giving me a little bit more side thrust and strafing ability. And the ship is going to rebuild itself. As you see right here, it's fully rebuilding itself because I took away the core pieces and built armor on it. Now the ship is rebuilt. And I have a little bit better side thrust here, which is much better. I can control my ship much better now. Let's see if I can take one of these bigger ships by myself. So do backwards thrust and trying to side strafe, but also take this ship out, which I just did, and collect the points from him. I definitely don't want to get stuck. As you can see right here, I'm losing parts of my ship and they're taking me out, but as long as I get out, I can rebuild myself. It doesn't look like I am going to get out, and they blew me up. And see, I lost all my actual, the R, so I'm going to go see if I can create that resources back. The nice thing is as you build ships, other ships will see how this one is basically a duplicate of my ship. So if you build ships that are really good, the fleet will build ships that are very similar and fly around and actually help and assist you. I'll find my resources wherever they were. So it's activating. So there, I just reactivated this space station, which gave me a whole bunch more. And so now I can go and build more onto this one. I think I'm gonna do, those are bindings, we're gonna do upgrades. No, we're not gonna do that. Armor spikes. I can build a factory. That's tempting. But I really want a reactor. Then I can build this even bigger. A command post. Oh, a command post actually generates energy too. Can I duplicate this? No, I can't. So I need a reactor. Yeah, I don't want to put too many missiles or anything on this or I'm gonna lose. Does this generate energy? No. Factory doesn't regenerate energy either. I could do an annihilator, huh? We're gonna buy the annihilator. Okay, now I just bought that piece. Now the annihilator is gonna be bigger, much bigger. Let's see if that's gonna work there. It doesn't make it look cool, but what it should happen is now the annihilator's on there. Okay, this is a aimer. I have to actually aim and shoot. That's fine. Here's some enemy ships. Got a lot of shields. And another thing about the blue teams, you see how these little tiny swarmer guys? You can't even attack them. They're just little drones that are attacking me. And it's not gonna be good for me to get out. If it lets me get out. Okay, my ship's being rebuilt, so it just did. I got a lot of thrust, but I'm gonna need more armor. So I'm gonna have to expand out this ship a little bit. Right now we're just trying to collect resources. See if I can get this space station down. Well, I got stuck in the gravitational pull. That's not good. Let me get out of here. Okay, I need more armor, that's for sure. Got lots of thrusts. Let's take these points back so that I can rebuild my ship a little bit better. Okay, now I got a decent amount of points. Upgrade this. We're gonna upgrade this. More points here. One more time and one more time. Now I have a lot of points. 750. Now I can build this out a little bit more, giving myself some more armor. I'm thinking, I wish I had more armor pieces. But luckily we have these pieces right here, which we can use. So I am going to use these ones. Even though they're not in my actual section here, you can copy out what was in the original ship. I'm going to add thrusters here. We're going to put some armor pieces. And build this out so that we have a little bit more armor. And I wish there was a way to copy them over to the other side. I don't want to rotate this one. We're going to toss this one right here. We're going to put this piece here. I'm going to rotate that way. Put this piece here. Toss that out. I need to duplicate this. Duplicate this. Maybe there is a way to do it. I haven't figured it out yet. Take that one this way. Okay, now we got a little bit more armor on there. Now we're gonna add some thrusters on this as well. We're gonna add some bigger thrusters. Lets me. Is that gonna let me do it this way too? No. Well, that piece is because that piece is that way. I think that would give me some backwards thrust here. Give me some forward thrust as well. And then we're going to add some back thrust to this one. Okay. I know, it looks kind of funny and silly, but that's okay. Now what's going to happen here is it's going to rebuild it. Armor pieces take a lot longer to rebuild. I'm going to move a little bit slower with the armor that I added. But we're going to encircle it with the armor on the inside to give it a little bit more. Now we have much more thrust. I can go backwards better too as well. And I have turning capability, so you see I can turn much faster, so it's much better. Let's see if we can take out these ones. Take out this space station here. I got destroyed. Okay, I need a little bit more armor right in the center. So he took out my here, I need to rebuild this. He took out here, right here, my little piece of armor, and he took out my command deck. So this piece, Annihilator, doesn't work there right now. I'm gonna take out the thruster. We're gonna add a little bit more armor. For sure, right here. I think I'm gonna add this armor here like this. And now that I have a little bit more armor there, I think I'm going to do plasma bolts. 2 of them. Let's try that. I'm concerned about reactors though, because I don't have enough. I don't have enough energy, so I'm going to watch my energy consumption here. Okay, we've gotten to a different biome. These guys have lasers, and they're deconstructing my ship. So I'm actually going to get out of it. That's a little too much high level for me right at this moment. Let's see if I can support this guy though. Because they are deconstructing my ship. And you see how they have lots of tiny little drones? And the drones are attacking me? That's where it's dangerous. Because I am the green faction, I don't have, and then I rammed into the ship and got myself destroyed. Because the green faction doesn't have the same type of building blocks, like the blue faction and white faction, the red faction has a lot of projectiles that you control and shoot that do a lot of damage. The gravitational pull was pulling me in. Where the green faction is definitely different. I haven't played it as much, but I played a lot of the blue faction one, and the blue faction one has a lot of those drones, which makes it very deadly. I'll show that ship a little bit later. See if I can take this factory or this little space station out. I wish there was a way to destroy those little drones, because they do so much damage. Let's see if I can fly past this and get this. I'm thinking I need more armor. Oh, you can do command mode. I didn't even know that. Yeah, if I was commanding other ships. I need to build other ships to help me actually take on. I need a factory. I gotta go back to my space. So if you look at the mini map, you see the green. I gotta go back to my place and see if somebody has a factory so I can build more ships to help me out. Didn't want to ram into that, but I did. Alright, don't want to get pulled into that. Alright, 3. I got a spider in there. The ship does not have a factory, but I need a factory. I need to upgrade. There's a factory, so we're going to buy it. So now that I have a factory, now I just need to put a factory on a ship. Let's save that for now. It's been a while since I played this game, so. Ship does not contain a factory. It does contain a factory. Need a 115 additional R. C, proceed to trade for. That wasn't what I wanted to do. My ship's a little lopsided with that in there. Actually, that's not good at all. I can't flag properly with the factory on there. Let me pull this off. There you go. Slow down, slow down. Probably need a little bit more reverse thrust. A little bit more reverse thrust. Let's toss this piece off. Let's put this here. A little bit more reverse thrust. That won't attach to that part. Attach these on the outer sections. Behind. I guess the behind is actually good. Alright, that gives me a bunch of reverse thrust. This needs to be a little bit tiny bit more armor. Rotate this. I wish I could rotate it while it was attached. Alright. Let's hope we don't run out of energy. Not that one. I don't want to run out of energy. Why does that look so different? Because it is. This piece should be there. Like that. There you go. Now I got some reverse thrust. That's better. Go backwards. Oh, got pulled into the gravitational. Let's fly out. I got stuck into it again. Okay, too fast that way. Does that ship finally have a factory? Because I researched it. It looks like it has a factory. I want you to let me rotate. Oh, there we go. That's why. Alright. Isn't that a factory right there? Oh, I need a dock. Was it you? Okay, that's upgrade. Tutorial, well, this. Bindings. I want to build a second ship. That's a factory right there. How do I dock again? Unlock the factory block using you? I did unlock the factory block. The factory is right there. I actually want to change that other ship, so we're going to go to 3. This one, I don't want this design storage here, so I'm going to copy this one down here. That one costs a lot more. I'm actually going to re-edit this one. We're going to rip this off. We're going to rip this off. We're going to put plasma bolts on here instead. Don't need that piece or this piece. We're going to change this ship so that it's a better supporting ship for me. And then this has to change too. This has to change here. There we go. Save that. Now this is a better ship there. This is a smaller ship. This 81. We'll delete. We'll pull that one off. We'll delete this one. Delete twice. Then we'll pull this ship in. There we go. It's an interesting looking game. Salute Unexcited. Okay, now that I've built those out, this ship should see how this ship redesigned itself. This is not. He's not a part of my fleet, but that's what gets built. I need a factory. I need more points. Let's upgrade. I still need a reactor, so I gotta save up for a reactor so that I can actually build more. Because I gotta be cautious on my energy consumption. Because you see over here on the left, you see how my energy is ripping out. If I put too many missiles and too many other things on it, see right here, my energy is now 0. That's why I didn't want to put too many weapons on, because I need to get enough points for a reactor. Alright, I blew that up. Let's see if they have any points in there. Nope. Unlock factory build. I did unlock the factory. Ship contains no factory. This one has a factory. I see it right there. Do I need to build a ship just with a factory? No. I don't want to put this here, but I will just to attach it. Okay, I need to upgrade more. Work for right this second. Just want to build another ship. Command a fleet. Okay, there. Now I should have at least another ship with me. There's that ship right there that's being built. Now it's part of my fleet. I don't really want a Scarab, but I'm going to edit this ship to build it out a little bit better. So, now that I've built him, now I need to actually build him out a little bit better. I want to put missiles on it for sure. And then he's got thrusters, which he's going to need a little bit better forward thrust. I think he needs a little bit more back thrust too. Now that we got some missiles on them, we got a plasma bolt on it too. I'm afraid of this right here. Live with it for right this second. Now he's going to rebuild himself. I'm going to build another one, and I'm going to build 26 more. So that now I have at least 2 of these guys a part of my fleet. That's command mode. Now I can get rid of this factory because I don't want it right this second. I have 2 of those ships at my command, at my disposal. And we're going to edit them and build them out more once we get some more points. there. I don't like this white zone so much. It's always targeting these blocks. Guy should follow me around a little bit better. They're gonna need more defense. They don't have enough defense on them. Turn in these points here real quick. Let's re-edit these ships so that they're a little better. I'm afraid to lose them because I don't want to lose them. We're gonna move this out. Pull these pieces off too. We're going to add a little bit of armor here. This is what needs to be protected. So I definitely need an armor plate there. We're just going to redesign the whole thing actually. And we need an armor plate here. And we're going to rip this piece off like this. We put another armor plate. We're going to rotate this one. Come on. Stickies. And then pull this one and put this one here. Okay, now we have a full surrounded, at least this piece. We're going to just start tossing pieces off. And we're going to put a plasma cannon here. We'll put another plasma cannon here. I like this frontal right here. This is not bad. Zoom out, grab this piece, pull this. Hey, silly wabbits. No, not what I meant to do. Okay, grab this, put this. Huh. I wish I had different pieces. It just doesn't look right. Okay, fine. Take that one away, put this one over here. Put that right there. Ish. A little silly. It's a little off. That's okay. Put this here. I'm wondering if this piece can move. Yes, put this piece. Here we go. That would probably work better. This piece off again. Copy this piece here. Copy this piece here. Can I move this piece a little more in? No. Put that piece there. Redesign this a little bit better. Rotate this. Still a little off center, but that's okay. Toss that out. Copy this piece. Rotate this piece. Rotate it again. I wonder if I could reverse slip it. I guess I can't reverse slip it. That's junk. Wonder. There we go. That reversed it. Okay. And then we'll put some missiles on here as well. And then we need some more thrusts, because we're missing thrust. Some more reverse thrust here this way too. I actually want to put this one in here. That one will go there because of the placing, so that's okay. Okay, we'll live with that. put you by the fleet too. Hold the Alt key for that one. Okay, did they rebuild themselves? They didn't yet. Wait, those are not my ships. Are they my ships? They are my ships. I guess they don't rebuild themselves. I have to rebuild them in full. That's okay. Can I select them? What? Little do I know how to control them. I can't remember how to do it. Did I lose both my ships already? Alright, let's get out of this area. I don't like this orbital. Let's get out of here. That's some bigger fleets. Alright, this is going to activate that one. My ship doesn't contain a factory. I think that ship's almost blew me up. He's got a lot of... There's some friendly ships. Wait for my ship to fully reassemble. Alright, I think I have enough to buy a reactor now. I'm wondering if I can dock to this station. Alright, maybe not. 3 edit target ally ships and build order. Fleet. Child spawn order. 1, that was spawn that one. Scarab. Upgrade. I can finally buy a reactor. I can buy armor spike. This piece of armor, which is nice. I can now put a reactor in my ship. We're gonna buy at least one more of those. And now I can build my ship bigger. Reactor can explode though, so we're gonna pull this off. We're gonna pull these off. Put a reactor. Let me put a reactor there. Really? Where are you gonna let me put the reactor? Nowhere? I want to duplicate it. I want to clone it. That costs a little too much. I don't have enough for that right this second. Put some more plasma bolts back in. And a little bit more reverse thrusts. Exit. Save. Alright, I am going to have to wrap this up. I have to go to another meeting-ish thing, work. something, so I will be back after to look at this more. So if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to hit the like button. It helps me out a ton. It helps push out this content to other people. If you like, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, especially what you don't like, so that I can improve and make better content. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month. Check out what content I have. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day.